Hi there and welcome to another session of Accountancy for the 12th Standard with me, Vishwanath sir. We are at the topic of admission of a partner and you have to gain proficiency in all the adjustments whichever we do in admission. Okay, slowly but gradually with practice you shall develop a sense of, thinking that you shall be able to crack the sums. Okay, so advisable, follow the steps and go as per the steps where you cannot make any mistake. Okay, so I shall step in and then continue from wherever we left last time and take up a new sum where I shall discuss the adjustments with you and the sum shall be completed by you as an assignment. Okay, so there are two partners A and B and they are going to admit C. Okay, so first let's have a look at the balance sheet. But before having a look at the balance sheets, it's very important that you prepare the following. So you prepare the following. What are the following which you are going to prepare? Number one, you are going to prepare revaluation account. Number two, you are going to prepare the partner's capital account. Partner's capital account. Number three, you are going to prepare the cash account. Number four, you are going to prepare the goodwill account. And number five, you shall prepare the balance sheet, that is the new balance sheet or the revised balance sheet. Okay, so this was your step number where you have to prepare the following. Out of these the first four are accounts, while as your balance sheet is a financial statement. Fine. So you finish with this, and afterwards we'll have a look at the adjustments. The old ratio which A and B are sharing is 2:1, and they admit C for 1/4 share. Fine. Let's have a look at the balance sheet. That's the most imperative thing. That's the first thing which you are going to do when you are going to solve the sum. After opening this, you are going to enter these two balances. You are going to enter the balances of cash account and partner's capital account. Now, partner's capital account is a liability. So, liability, you shall enter it as by balance brought down. While as cash, you will write it as to balance brought down. Okay, it's an asset, so it's got a debit balance. So cash or bank account, whichever is there. In this case, there's a bank account, so you write bank account 12,000, and in the capital you put down 52,000 and 30,000 respectively. Okay, so this part gets over. Fine. Then we go to the next part. Fine. So this is important that you follow these steps properly. Now, search for any items on the balance sheet if it is there. In our particular sum, we have got general reserve. There is a general reserve of 6,000. Okay, there is a general reserve of 6,000. Now, this general reserve will be shared only between A and B. Okay, it will be shared only in A and B, and it will be shared, of course, in the old ratio. Okay, so A will get 2/3 and B will get 1/3. 2/3 of 6,000. Okay, it will be 4,000 and 2,000. Now, this you shall put it on the credit side of your partner's capital account as by general reserve. Okay, and it will go to the columns of A and B. Okay, it will go to the columns of A and B, respectively 4,000 and 2,000. Okay, so whatever we had to pick, cut and paste from the balance sheet, that is over. Now we shall have a look at the adjustments. Fine. So the general reserve is over, putting the balances of partners' capital is over, and also the balance of the bank account, which in this sum was 12,000, even that is over. Okay, now let us have a look at the adjustment. They tell that C gets 30,000 as capital. Okay, so this is the entry for capital. C gets 60,000 as capital. Okay, so the journal entry is, for the firm money is coming in cash or bank account debit to C's capital. To C's capital 60,000. Okay, understood? Sorry, it's not 60, it's 30. Okay, so it is 30,000 which C gets. So go to your cash account. Your cash account you go. आप cash account में चले जाओगे और cash account के debit side में लिखोगे to C's capital, and then you will go to the partner's capital account and you will write it on the credit side as buy cash, and this will be entered in C's column. Fine, is that clear? So this was in regard to capital. Now he is getting 12,000 as his share of goodwill. He is going to get 12,000 as his share of goodwill. Now in the sum again they have not given you the new ratio. So the old ratio itself will be the sacrifice ratio. Okay, so this adjustment is in relation to goodwill. ये जो adjustment है goodwill के relation में है. Okay, so first the money is coming in cash or bank account debit to goodwill. That is 12,000 and 12,000. Okay, so what will you do? You will go to the cash account. There you will write to goodwill, and you will go to goodwill account and you will write buy cash. Okay, goodwill account you will write buy cash. Immediately the next entry will be goodwill account debit. Goodwill which you had credited now will become debit to the old partners. Who are the old partners? A and B. A and B are the old partners. So to A's capital, to B's capital, and the goodwill here will be shared in the old ratio 2:1. The old ratio itself is a sacrifice ratio. So 2:1, 12,000. Okay, 2/3. So this will be 8,000 and 4,000 respectively. Go to goodwill account. On the debit side write down 2A's capital and 2B's capital 8,000 and 4,000. Okay, you will put it here 2A 2B. Okay, and you will see the goodwill account is balancing. Go to the partner's capital account and write down buy goodwill, and in A's and B's column you shall put 8,000 and 4,000 respectively. Okay, is it clear? So this is what you are going to put in goodwill. So our aspect about capital and goodwill both is covered, and we shall go to the revaluation adjustments. Okay. So your first revaluation adjustment, they are telling make a provision of 6% on debtors. Okay, the value of debtors is 8,000. Okay, debtors का जो value है वो 8,000 है. Provision. Provision, the meaning of provision for doubtful debts is we are not sure that we might get this amount. So you are going to minus 6% from 8,000. So you are going to minus 480 rupees, which will give you 7520. Okay. Now this, there is a fall in the value. There is a fall. First it was 8,000. Now it's become 7250. So this will come in the revaluation account. It will come on the debit side. Okay. This will come in the revaluation account debit side. You will write it as 2 provision for doubtful debts 480. ओके जैसा आप यहाँ पर देख रहे हो डेटर्स का जो वैल्यू है 8000 है और हमारा जो सम में दिया गया है कि हम लोग 6% प्रोविजन फॉर डाउटफुल डेट्स क्रिएट करना है या प्रोविजन फॉर बैड डेट्स यू हैव टू क्रिएट। तो यहाँ पर हम लोग 480 रुपया माइनस कर रहे हैं और आपका जो बैलेंस है अभी 7520 हुआ है। ओके आप देखोगे कि वैल्यू ऑफ एसेट गिर चुका है मींस वो लॉस है तो हम रिवैल्यूएशन अकाउंट के डेबिट साइड में ये अमाउंट या ये फिगर हम डाल देंगे 480। ओके आई होप यू अंडरस्टूड द डेटर्स एस्पेक्ट वेदर इट इज डाउटफुल डेट्स और इट इज बैड डेट्स। Okay, from here I go to the next adjustment. They tell building was revalued at 45,000. What is the value of building first? The value of building was 40,000. Okay, building, the value was 40,000. Okay, they are telling the new value of building is 45,000. How do I get 40 to 45? By adding. So there is an appreciation. There is an appreciation of building. The value has gone up. Okay, how much has it gone up? By 5,000. Okay, so this is the value of your building going up 5,000. Now in your evaluation account which is there, it is a profit for us. So you will put it on the credit side as buy building. And how much value will you put? You shall put the value of 5,000. Okay. You shall put the value of 5,000. Credit side of the revaluation account indicates that the value of the asset has either gone up or the value of the liability has fallen down. Okay, is it clear? जैसा आप देख रहे हैं यहाँ पर बिल्डिंग का जो पहला वैल्यू है 40,000 है और 5,000 रुपया से बिल्डिंग का वैल्यू ऊपर गया है तो अभी जो नया वैल्यू है वो 45,000 है। ये जो 5,000 का जो वैल्यू इंक्रीज हुआ है हम लोग रिवैल्यूएशन अकाउंट के क्रेडिट साइड पे डालेंगे 5,000। ओके सो दिस इज बिल्डिंग। लेट्स गो टू द नेक्स्ट एडजस्टमेंट आफ्टर दैट। Okay, now what is the next adjustment telling? The next adjustment telling is machinery is valued as 23,000. आप देखोगे कि मशीनरी का जो पुराना वैल्यू है वो 25,000 है। ओके, मशीनरी is valued at 25,000 and now they are telling the new value is 23,000. How is it possible? It is possible if I minus a 2,000 from here. So the value of machinery has got depreciated. So there is a depreciation of 2,000. Okay, now what do I do? The second effect, I will go to the revaluation account and the value of the asset has fallen down. It's a loss for us. जब कोई एसेट का वैल्यू नीचे गिरता है वो हमारे लिए लॉस है। तो आई पुट इट हियर एज 2 मशीनरी and I put the value as 2,000. Only record the value of the fall or the rise. Okay, fine. Is that clear? So यहाँ पर आप देखोगे कि जो मशीनरी का वैल्यू है 25,000 है और मशीनरी का जो नया वैल्यू है वो 23,000 है। यहाँ से 25,000 से 2,000 में माइनस करूंगा तो ये 23,000 हमको मिल पाएगा। ये जो 2,000 है वैल्यू नीचे गिर चुका है, हमारा लॉस है। जो लॉस है वो रिवैल्यूएशन अकाउंट के डेबिट साइड पे आप डाल दोगे। आप डेबिट साइड पे डाल दोगे टू मशीनरी 2,000। ओके, टू मशीनरी 2,000। सो वी हैव फिनिश्ड विद ऑल द एडजस्टमेंट। आपका जो एडजस्टमेंट्स हम लोग टच नहीं कर चुके हैं, विच वी हैव नॉट टच्ड एट ऑल, वी आर गोइंग टू पुट द वैल्यू एज इट इज। For example, in this sum, we have got sundry creditors 8,000, bills payable 4,000, okay, and certain items like stock which we have not touched, so we shall put the value, stock and furniture which we have not touched, we shall put the value as it is. ओके तो आपका ये पार्ट खत्म हो गया. अभी आप पहले क्या करोगे, रिवैल्यूएशन अकाउंट आप बैलेंस करोगे. यू शैल बैलेंस द रिवैल्यूएशन अकाउंट. आफ्टर यू बैलेंस द रिवैल्यूएशन अकाउंट, इफ देयर इज अ प्रॉफिट और लॉस, यू विल ट्रांसफर इट टू द ओल्ड पार्टनर्स in the old ratio, old partners in the old ratio. Okay, after that go to your partners capital account and record the revaluation amount of profit or loss. If it is a profit, you will write by revaluation account in the partners capital account. If it is a loss, you will write to revaluation account on the debit side. Okay, balance, let the balance of the partners capital go to the liabilities. Balance your cash account, let it go to the assets. Goodwill account is balanced as it is. Balance your balance sheet. Okay, fine. If you have inculcated both the values, okay, आप दोनों वैल्यूज जो है डेबिट और क्रेडिट का आप प्रिंसिपल्स फॉलो करके आप डाल चुके हैं, तो आपका सम संभावना है कि कभी रॉन्ग नहीं हो सकता. इट विल नॉट गो रॉन्ग. फाइन. With this, I end this particular sum. Thank you so much. This is Vishwanath sir signing off.